Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutations to all the brothers out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children that they're keeping this word in sincerity and in truth. Okay, I just want to go into a quick lesson about, where we are. The change, the transformation from being the last to the first, from being the tail to the head, opposite of the curses, just kind of briefly touch on it. This is Isaiah 61, starting at verse 1. The spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah is upon me, because he has anointed me to preach good tidings unto the meek. He hath sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives, and the opening of the prison to them that are bound. Right. And it says, we have been appointed, we have been anointed and appointed to go out and teach this word to our people, that it may open the ears, that the elect may be fished in, that they may understand. That this is who it's for, It's for the elect of the nation of Israel. And it said to bind up the brokenhearted, because our people are broken, and we know their minds is broken, we're a broken nation. When you think of all the nations on the face of the earth that has been destroyed, none has ever had the type of destruction that the so-called Black, Hispanic, Latino, and Native American people have ever went through. We went through the worst type of judgment, so far as a nation goes. We went through the worst judgment, forgetting who you are, forgetting your heritage, and being ruled over by the basis of people, and you being the mocking stock of the whole earth, and we being raped by no justice, that breaks out, that'll break a person, and that's what it's done to our people. That's broken our people, It's a deep wound that only Yahweh Shah can heal. And 2/3 of our people, they so far gone that they just got to be deleted, And not only are they so far gone, but they will ultimately side with Esau, Edom, and a lot of them, they just done so much wickedness that it's like, you just gotta take that L, You gotta take that L and come back in your right mind. But the Lord has a remedy that He has reserved that won't taste of that judgment, that severe punishment that's coming to the earth. And this is who it's for. It said to proclaim liberty to the captives, because we are still in the land of our captivity, under the people that took us captive. And again, this is nation thinking, this is nation bound. This ain't just no you can go to another country if you want to. All you need to get is a passport. If every single so-called black person tried to leave America and go to another country, guess what? They gonna stop you. They gonna tell you that you can't do that. You can't migrate like that. Why? Because you still captive. You still belong. We still belong to these people, But we coming out of it. We're proclaiming liberty, meaning, and when I say we still belong to them, they still have that rulership over us right now. But like I said, to proclaim liberty, saying that, look, we finna be free from these people grip. And not only free from their grip, the earth is finna be free from their grip. So even if we did go anywhere else, we don't have to see no Edomites in power, in rulership. They gonna be in captivity. And this is proclaiming liberty to our people. Like, look, we finna be freed, and we finna rule over the earth, and we finna rule over all these nations. It says, in the opening of the prison to them that are bound, which is twofold, because we are under their rulership right now. They have made the whole earth like a prison, but also too a prisoner in your mind, because now we see the world and we see life in a different fashion. We see it through the eyes of Yahweh Shah, So now we're not subjugated to the ideals and the viewpoint or the perspective that Esau Edom has forced upon our people. Now we are able to see clearly. This is verse 2. To proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort all that mourn. That's comforting to us, knowing that Yahweh Shai is coming back to the earth specifically for us. Because we always heard that he was coming back for us. He was coming back to the earth, But now we understand that Yahweh Shai is coming back to deliver his people. Like he said, when he was down here, he was here for his people, But he's personally coming back to free our people and to deal with all these other nations, especially it's the start with Esau Edom. Like that's a special feeling to know that the creator the creator of existence has ordained his son, who he used to create everything, to come back and save you out of captivity. And that you got a personal relationship with him. No matter how far off we done went, how wrong we done, how far off we fell, how much wickedness we done, we the only nation that got a personal relationship with Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai would have done that for nobody else but the Israelites. Like, that's comforting to all that mourn. That's comforting to us. Verse 3. To appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give unto them beauty for ashes. Right. So beauty for ashes, meaning right now we at the lowest, because ashes going to it's like that's like where you are. Like we're at the bottom. It's compared from being in glory or being in rulership and power to being a servant, being a slave, and being at the bottom. And right now we're at the bottom. We're a servant with slaves. Anytime you look up a company or look up some type of business or something, you see Esau Edom in that seat. When you think about who ruled the earth, it's automatically known that it's an Edomite, or who ruled over America, Edomites, who ruled over who the one that spearheads a lot of things that happens in the earth, the Edomites. Meanwhile, we at the bottom. We, and to these other nations, it's like we're irrelevant, but like, get a precept to come back. Jeremiah 30:17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after. And this how the other nations look at us. Like, don't nobody give a damn about the Israelites, And all they look at us is just violent. When they think about us, they think of some violent black man, this is all doing to Esau Edom, because he slanders his own mother's son. But they think of some violent black man, some thug, somebody that's no good, can't do nothing, don't know nothing, no education, and in some of them cases that's true. But who is responsible for making our people like that? Because we understand that the Israelites are the best nation on the earth. We far outclass all the other nations. But for us to be brought down to where they have an advantage over us, who's responsible for that? Ultimately, Yahweh Shai brought them curses on us, But you Edomites and you other nations, y'all had a big hand in that, and y'all took it too far, So now your judgment is gonna come. So like I said, we're gonna get beauty for ashes. So y'all got to see us in our worst state ever, but now you finna see us in our most glorious state ever. The best we have ever, the best we can ever be. It says the oil of joy for mourning, right? And the word is the oil. This is what's comforting us. This is what's bringing us joy. This word, Yahweh Shai's word. And ultimately a kingdom. Immortality, all the perks of ruling a righteous kingdom, because that's something that because the other nations, they had a kingdom. These other nations, they had a chance to rule on earth, but they didn't have a righteous kingdom. So they got the perks and benefits of having a kingdom, but they ain't get the perks and benefits of having a righteous kingdom. And that's what we gonna get, and that's comforting to us. That's the oil of joy for mourning. Got to wait. The garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, right? The garment of praise, for the spirit of heaviness, and that's also what we are about to receive. That's what we're receiving. But ultimately it's gonna come, in the kingdom and everything when Yahweh changes us. It says that they might be called trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that He might be glorified. Right, and this is the whole purpose. And I just read verse 4. It says, and they shall, I read 4 and 5, and they shall build the old wastes, they shall raise up the former desolations, and they shall repair the waste cities, the desolations of many generations. Right, and this is what's going on right now. The Lord is repairing us, and He's restoring us, and that's going to lead into the kingdom of heaven being built too, which is, spiritually happening right now, but it's going to be physically. Because the other nations going to get put to work. And strangers shall stand and feed your flocks, and the sons of the aliens shall be your plowmen and your vine dressers. Right. And I'll just read 6 and 7 and try to end it. But the other nations going to be working in our kingdom. But ye shall be named the priest of Yahweh with Yahweh Shai. Men shall call you ministers of our God. Ye shall eat the riches of the Gentiles, and in their glory shall ye boast yourselves. Right. So everything that they have possession over and that they own and that they control is gonna be given unto us, and they're gonna be at zero. Well, I forgot exactly his name, but the WEF, they say you shall own nothing and be happy. That's gonna be you other nations. That's gonna be you other nations. You gonna own nothing and be happy. Except for Esau, Edom, there is no happiness for you. And the first 1,000 years ain't gonna be no happiness for these other nations. Because they're gonna be in hardcore slavery. But eventually they gonna get their land back and everything. But you ain't gonna have no power or rulership over the earth. You just gonna be citizens. It says, for your shame ye shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in their land they shall possess the double. Everlasting joy shall be unto them. Right. So as much as we was destroyed and brought down as a nation, we gonna have double the amount of joy and happiness in the kingdom of heaven. You can't even imagine it. You really can't imagine it. But all we can do is wait and see. So this is why this preaching this word is very important. It's activating the elect through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. So Lord willing, this is an edifying lesson. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS that rule well. Peace, love, and salutation to all the brothers out there preaching this word, sincerity, and the truth. Shalom to all the brothers, sisters, and children that they're keeping this word, sincerity, and the truth. Until next time.